Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Utah. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Kings. They have a lot of ground to make up. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's DeRozan. It's Clifford at the shooting guard position. And for the Jazz, they've got Markkanen. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's MP. And it's Bailey in at the 2. Take a look at Utah. What a show they're putting on so far. Undefeated in NBA Cup play at 3-0. And these fans are loving the play from their team.
I love how this team is playing in the NBA Cup. Arguably, they've been the best team in it thus far.
And then looking at where the Kings stand. And tonight is their last group game in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-2 record so far.
And yeah, even if they win this one, I don't see much of a shot for them getting to the quarterfinals. Remember, though, guys, tonight still counts towards the regular season.
And it's sent back by Kessler. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. A 3-ball. And the Jazz, another 3.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Schroeder passes to Murray. Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by MP. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, Ace Bailey's draft journey was highly scrutinized, and it wasn't just his height. But at the combine, he measured over 2 inches shorter than he'd been listed in college. Rather, his refusal to work out for any team surprised a lot of folks and executives around the league. But it didn't scare off the Jazz, who selected him 5th overall.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Here's MP, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And here's MP for 3. And the Jazz with another 3. Here's Schroeder. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Shot from 12. Rebounded by Bailey.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
DeRozan against MP. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Clifford. And they get it back. Sabonis, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way. Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Keon Ellis, he's checked in for the Kings. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining, first 2 minutes.
Schroeder, left side. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's MP. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. Nailed from three-point land.
Young guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Here's Schroeder. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Sabonis kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. Here's MP, and Utah again with the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Utah, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Back to the action in just a minute. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Carter. Drew Eubanks out there with Sharp. Then it's Keon Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. The shot by Carter, nobody around. A three-pointer, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Pass to Sharp. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Launches from deep. Rebound, Utah. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Now Carter, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. DeRozan against Markkanen. DeRozan's shot is off.
And even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Jordan. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Utah. Here's Carter. Again, the miss by the Kings. Jazz leading by 21. On the wing, MP. Defended by Carter. Good on the triple.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. different look for Utah. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Bailey subbed in for George. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
Keon Ellis, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And here's MP for three. And Utah, another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Pass to Clifford. Here's Sabonis. And here's Schroeder. Shot from the wing. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
The three from MP. Good, another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Murray outside. MP against Schroeder. To the paint. Sabonis, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here's MP for three. And another three for Utah.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Schroeder kicks to Ellis. Pass to Sabonis. Over Kessler on the money from 12 feet away.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
MP has been leading the charge for the Jazz. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Make some noise and get ready for the Vegas half-court shot. Please direct your attention. Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Kings.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them. Make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Markkanen is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Bailey. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP. He's got 49 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
DeRozan inside. He is guarded by Markkanen. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Lauri Markkanen. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Connects again.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Rally's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances. DeRozan finds Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, Sabonis just executes at such a high level.
MP against Schroeder. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Sabonis. And it's sent back by Kessler.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Murray outside. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Clifford. Off target with his 3. Utah's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Murray outside. Here's Clifford. Back to Murray. Outside DeRozan. To stop the run. Good work there as it goes. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A 3 from MP. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Schroeder. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Schroeder's got 13 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by MP.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fires for 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Clifford. Lets it go with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
It's always a great time when DeRozan is shooting the 3 with confidence. And he's answering it there.
A 3 from MP. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless. And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And here's MP for 3. And Utah another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Schroeder kicks to Murray. outside DeRozan. 20 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Rebound, Utah. MP outside. Lets the three fly. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And so it's Utah, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
Checked in for Kyle Anderson. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
On the court for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. It's Clifford at the two guard. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Pass to Clifford. Sabonis, high post. And that one comes up a bit short.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Good, he hits again. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
2 minutes remaining.
DeRozan on the wing. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the basket is good.
This is how DeRozan is wired. If you let him, oh, this man will light you up, and he's had a big night.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Schroeder. A nice shot by MP.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Utah's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
The 3 from MP. And good! There's another. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Sacramento moving it around. DeRozan. It's hauled in by George. Utah's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And a wide open look here for Ellis. And the 3-ball is good.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
The 3 from MP. And the Jazz another three.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Ellis can't get it to go. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. The three from MP. Connects from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now?
I feel amazing to have the support of my teammates. You know, for them to let me go out and achieve something like this tonight, I'm at a loss of words, because we're all hoopers out here, and we can all score, and we all want the rock. So to know that these guys were willing to come out and make sure I achieve something on a night like this, that's really got me going, because that's special. And man, I'm gonna go celebrate with these guys right now.
As you should, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. See you next time.
An opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Let's see the stat sheet here for Fred VanVleet.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case, his confidence as well, because of this.
So the Houston starting 5. VanVleet runs the show with Thompson to his side. Alperon Şengün out there with Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's MP, then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Bailey in at the 2. Well, points won't be easy to come by in this one, Stan. We have two of the toughest defenses in the league here.
Yeah, look, the way these teams can rotate and cover for each other is phenomenal. They know that defense is their identity, and they pride themselves.
Now here's Durant, and here's Van Vliet from the arc, and that comes off the assist by Durant.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
From deep, MP drains the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Şengün. His last outing, he had 18 points. Nice shot by Durant.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple.
On the wing, MP, guarded by Van Vliet. He buries it from three. MP's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
Another 3 for Utah.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Van Vliet against MP, and here's Thompson for 3. Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Utah.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And here's Durant, a great scorer, averaging almost 26 a game. Can they get it? And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
From deep, MP again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Van Vliet outside. Puts it up. The rebound by Filipowski.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And here's MP from outside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Eason, a screen on Markkanen for 3. Durant, pure from 3-point range. Durant's got 8.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you, Brian.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Utah making a switch here. George is checked in. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Eason. Okogie's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Holiday subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Okogie. 8 points in his last time out. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Something Kessler does so well. A towering 7-footer who takes pride in protecting the rim.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Okogie. Picked by Smith. Okogie, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And here's MP from outside. Another three for Utah.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Durant, the pass to Smith. .23 seconds left to play in the first. Adams a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Okogie, the pass to Adams. Stolen by Kessler. Here's MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. MP's got 29 points.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
And so it's Utah with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so look here for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Niang. Lowry Marketing comes in for Sensabaugh. And MP subbed in for Williams. And a change for the Rockets. Finney-Smith checked in for Tate. Şengün finds Smith. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Smith.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. We've got Lowry Marketing, Keontae George out there with MP. Then it's Kyle Filipowski, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. And the Jazz with possession here after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Plenty of daylight on that shot. MP's got 35 in the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Smith passes to Şengün. Back to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
MP outside. The three is up. Another three for Utah.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Smith with a screen on MP. And it's Smith penetrating. There's the three. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For three, connects from downtown. MP's got 41.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
To the inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Utah leading by 16. MP with it, guarded by Smith. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 44. Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelping?
It's a great question, BA, and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as the when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
A different look here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic, and Bailey subbed in for George. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Eason's checked in for Şengün. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. Amin Thompson's checked in for Okogie. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Smith. Here's Van Vliet, following the three by Utah. The three ball. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Utah leading by 20. Bailey, the pass to MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 49 in the game.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Durant. Give him 8. Smith outside. Here's Eason. Sinks the tray. Eason's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And it's good for 2.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
MP, the pass to Bailey. Now Kessler. And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 55.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
MP getting it done for Utah. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Utah Jazz. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Jazz.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Tari Eason is out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Durant, a streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, "Their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team." Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Out to the right wing. Filipowski, the pass to MP. This one for 3. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
MP against Van Vliet. sweet little floater. Van Vliet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, what a touch on the shot from Van Vliet. Just easing it into the hoop.
Markkanen with it. Van Vliet covering. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Up and in on the layup. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Van Vliet against MP. Now Van Vliet. 10 points for him. Count the basket. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in the second half.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
From deep, MP. And again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind. Close this game out.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Şengün's gotten his second bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
MP looking around. From downtown, nails it from three.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Hey, yo, get off Fred.
Van Vliet against MP. Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Houston. Tries again. In deep, Van Vliet drops it in. 14 points for him.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Fires from deep. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Thompson outside.
Get outside, get outside.
Back to Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on MP. Clock at 6. MP against Van Vliet. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Van Vliet's got 13 points now in the quarter. MP outside. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Van Vliet scanning the floor. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And no good. Oh, great D that time from MP. From deep. And it's good. He hits another one. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Takes a step back. Here's Durant. Basket counts.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 12 points in the game.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Utah ahead, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And 1 quarter to go in a game. Checked in for Anderson. And Houston will go for a different look here. Eason's checked in for Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. Amin Thompson's checked in for Okogie. And Fred Van Vliet is subbed in for Smith. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. We've got George Niang. MP is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Van Vliet with it. With the drive. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
And here's MP from outside. Another three for Utah.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
.152 left in the fourth quarter here. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the three ball to go.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this. And again for three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
From deep, MP connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Good on the shot.
Kevin Durant.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
From deep, MP. Rockets with a rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Takes a three. That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Van Vliet against MP. Fires the three. Good! Another from three.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind right now.
Yo, that was too much fun, man. On me, I feel like I could do anything right now. I could bend a spoon with my mind if I wanted to.
Hey, I wouldn't bet against you.
That's because you're a smart man.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.